Hello, every pony blue dot red dill here, and I am like super loud. What the hell's happening? I don't know. Uh, I'm like really loud, and I don't know why. Uh, I don't see anything wrong with the mic mixer. I don't know. Oops, I'm twisting the flashlight the wrong way. Get that off. All right. From the last time we played, it is now time for corn harvest season. Pretty much time for me to harvest all the corn and get it ready for chopping. Well, so right now, pretty much get rid of anything along the edges. So the one machine can go back and forth. This beautiful location. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. I've mostly been focusing on getting videos out. Well, trying to. I'm doing a lot better this year than I did the previous years of this channel. Doing a lot of live streams and then just putting the videos out as is has helped out a lot. Recording has suffered, though. Not recording as much as I should because I'm editing and uploading more than I am recording and editing and then uploading. But you know, I'm enjoying myself. The whole live stream thing is fun. God damn it. Oh. I can't see shit because of the trees. God, how wide is the tree base? Ah, whatever. Hoping we can make it across this field before we get full. Don't think we are. Yeah. I'm not having fun because I'm playing games I've always wanted to play. Uh, like I just got done playing the entire Half-Life series. The only one I have left is Half-Life Alyx, which I'm trying to play that with VR headset, but recording it has been an issue. And I mentioned it before. I live in the attic. I don't have much space to work with. One truck is right there. Where is it? All right. Oh, that truck. There it is. Oh shit! What the fuck? I did not realize those were even attached. Whoopsie. So yeah, I live in the attic. My room is what? It's I think it's 15 feet wide from one side to the other, and that's where the peak of the roof is, and the angle is going in that direction. The two angles coming down to either wall on the 15 feet. So either side is that's where the peak of the roof meets the wall. It's 9 feet wide. It's 9 foot by 15, with the head height in the center being just over 8 feet. I am uh, I am I'm 6'4", so from the center I can stand up just fine. But if I move about 3-4 feet in either direction from the center, my head hits the ceiling. It drops that much. So it goes from 8 feet in the center to about just shy of 4 foot. Against the wall, where the roof peak meets the wall. My gaming room isn't really all that big. It's perfect for what I do with it. Stay here and record and play games comfortably, but when it comes to VR, it is one of the worst places to set up probably for VR. I have my desk, which takes up, I say, that's almost 4.5 foot desk against the wall, sticking out into the room from taking up the 9 foot space. It's a pretty damn big desk, by the way. this desk would be what you would call the boss's desk. It used to be wider, by the way. I think it was just shy of 6 foot across from one side to the other, because the other side had a big overhang, because that's where people would sit to fill out paperwork and stuff, because it would act like a table on the other side. I cut bit of that off so it would fit up here better, which I would love to redo it, take that off, take this top off and take it back downstairs, and instead of using a circular saw, use a table saw and make a clean cut so that the whole desk can be moved over another couple inches, because I did leave about from my wrist to the tip of my fingers space, because my plan was to run cables and stuff between the wall and the desk. But that never panned out, so if I could just move it closer to the wall, that would be lovely for me, and leave only a few inches instead of what is technically a half a foot. Like mowing. Next. Mowing for farmers. You're mowing and making a landing. Technically, that's what this is. You're making a landing operation for all the heavy equipment that can work in this area without running the crop over. Usually farmers pre-make this and just have a big like area off the side of the road covered in gravel and stuff, so they can just pull the trucks and stuff off to the side. I know the one farm near me, they can line up 4 semi-trucks, and that's just because a lot of the fields are on the hillsides and stuff. So the one field that's next to the roadside, they put a pretty big landing spot there so they can park all their trucks and just run the combine or the tractor to it, instead of trying to drive the trucks to it, to the combine. Damn it. Get my turning backwards. This down, so then I'll hire the bot to run that. It doesn't have to go all the way to the road to make the turn. Beyond that, the only game I had to play after that is the Portal series, which is actually going back to my original, I say original, oh my god. The first games I had on this entire channel was Farm Sim 17, 15. I was playing games before this one. Euro Truck 2, American Truck Simulator, Portal. God, I think one of the first series I tried to do was Portal. I'm not good at mouse and keyboard, so I struggled with it hard. And I'm better now because I was forced to play most of the Half-Life series with mouse and keyboard because apparently the original Portal game, it is nigh near impossible to crouch jump or leap their crouch jump. And I don't mean their crouch jump up into just to get slightly higher. I mean I guess it's a crouch leap. It's where you move, you crouch down, then you hit the jump button and it launches you farther. Apparently it is quite difficult to use the controller along with it. And I learned that the hard way when I could not complete it whatsoever. So I gave up and just did mouse and keyboard. And now I'm quite comfortable with the mouse and keyboard. You know, Half-Life Alyx does have a standalone desktop version that you can swap to if you don't want to use the VR headset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do at least 2 recordings with the VR headset while sitting. Like, I downloaded an add-on that allows, best way to say it, it's crippled people in wheelchairs, disabilities, stuff like that. It allows them to play VR chat without needing to move around so much. Unfortunately, with me and my room space, I had to do that. I wish I had more space, really do. I would love to do more exercising with the VR headset. The whole point of me getting it, and you can only do so much. And it annoys the shit out of me. Also, I like the space because I'm in the attic, I don't dare jump around as much as if I was at the ground level. Anyways, I'm fat. I'm nearly 600 pounds. I would like to lose weight. I'd like to do more activity to lose weight. But I can't do that while being high up in the air with a house that's older than dirt. Literally, some of the dirt on this earth is younger than this house. So this house originally started out as a log cabin in the 1800s, and then slowly converted into a what would it be considered, a full basement, a farm basement, by the way. Fuck me. What I mean by a farm basement is, when we first moved in, the basement was not furnished. It wasn't finished. It had dirt floor. It was designed for capturing water and transferring it to a cistern so it could be filtered and used during the summer. It had heating pipes going everywhere from the giant uh, wood furnace or coal furnace, depending on how you wanted to set it up. It is what's known as an octopus furnace. What it is a big, huge uh, furnace that was in a. It's a big circle. Furnace was big and round, designed to capture heat in a big cast iron steel ring above the burning, where it burned everything. And once that, all the smoke and stuff would go up into the ring. The ring would then have a little piece coming off of it that would vent out the smoke. The heat would be captured by the cast iron, and then the cast iron would emanate that out, and then uh, the air would heat up as air gets sucked in and past the cast iron. And then on the top, it would be flat, and then it had like a, not a dome shape, but the center is flat, and then out from there, it would come down on a slight angle. That angle is where you would hook up all your pipes. So it would end up being this big round tin covering a big round cast iron with a blower fan behind it, sucking in air and getting up past the cast iron. And the tin sheets were designed to blow the air around the cast iron, capture the heat, and go up through the pipes. So you would just have this big round piece of metal in your basement with like 20 stovepipes coming off it and going to every room. So a lot of people just nicknamed it the octopus stove. Does it look like a giant metal octopus sitting in the corner of your basement or the center of the basement? Uh, we tore that out because it was badly damaged, and we actually found dead animals inside it. Dad didn't feel like cleaning it. We tore that out and replaced it with a smaller, more efficient wood stove of today's standard. Because in the past, that would have been the most efficient way to do it. Just, heat. Just capture as much of the heat and send it out in every direction. Which our method was capture heat, send it over to the blower unit for a fuel furnace, and then the thermostat on that would kick in and send it out. And if we ran out of wood or something during a storm, we could just run that off of a if we ran out of wood, we could run the, or at night, the wood stove, or the furnace would kick in and just run the heat from there. So both of them were working in unison. Day, wood, night, fuel. And it worked fine until Dad came down with, you want to call it CPO, or it's where you can't have smoke around him, or he coughs too much. And since the living room is directly above it, we could never open the wood stove door without opening up the vents completely to let the smoke out, meaning we would have a hard time starting fires, we would have a hard time putting stuff in, because sometimes opening up the vent completely, opening that front door, would put a draft so much it would just put the fire out. Oh, we heat by fuel now. I even talking about? Why am I even on this? Oh, I forgot my PNG. Hold on. You join my private Discord channel.
Yeah, listen, I have 20 temporary hit points. I can't be killed.
Oopsie. There we go. Back to the game. Oh yeah, life is weird, and I don't remember what I was even talking about to begin with. I know I'm talking about Half-Life, but talking about why I can't exercise in my house is old. Let's just go with that. Let's just wrap it all up. The house is old. Started in the 1800s, mid 1800s, because we got paperwork saying that the property was here before the Civil War and contained a structure. Then after the Civil War, the structure was a log cabin. Was listed as a log cabin. So was the log cabin here before the Civil War? And this is considered a structure? Or did they build the log cabin after the Civil War and whatever structure they were living in before was torn down? No idea. Absolutely no idea. And furthermore, this area would have been lived on and had a lot of people in it from before the Civil War, so there could have been a structure here before the Civil War, and they just kept at it. It could have been a log cabin here before the Civil War. They bought the property that had it on it, and then they just continued to live in it and kept adding on to it from there, where it was considered a log cabin by Civil War standards, by that standard after the Civil War. We don't know. Not without taking the wood, taking some of the old beams in the walls out and getting them carbon dated, and we're not doing that. So yeah, life goes on in the city. It's old. I'm ranting about something I don't want to rant about. God damn it. Since we reached a half-hour mark, I want to rant about other stuff. Gaming. So I don't remember what I've ran about before, so let's just continue on with more rants. Steam's being attacked. Don't understand that, but whatever. Steam was one of the greatest fucking stores and actually cared about their customers. And yet, everyone in every country wants Steam to fucking stop being Steam, which is retarded. Steam is the best for this industry, and if it ever goes, the industry is fucking dead. Unlike all these other gaming stores, Steam actually cares about their fucking players. And Nintendo's still doing Nintendo stuff. Trying to attack Pal World. The United States government's like, fuck you. Also, people keep trying to get Steam to remove certain content off their store page. Still. They're trying to get PayPal and stuff to stop supporting Steam. And so the United States government last year had to step in and tell any credit card company that allows people to buy stuff in the United States, as long as they're a United States citizen, they can't tell United States citizens what they can and cannot buy with their money on their credit cards. Which is a fucking win. Now they just had to step in again and tell all these companies that does cash flow, PayPal, Payoneer, other companies like that, yeah, you deal with American money, with American customers, you have to play by our rules or you don't do business in the United States. Pretty much telling them they can't force people to pay anything with their credit cards. Credit cards, as long as you are a United States citizen, companies like that cannot tell their customers what they can and cannot buy. We got the freedom to buy whatever the fuck we want. So yeah, win there. Now this might be a hot take, but I believe why Steam, people are asking why Steam not waiting, but they're desperately trying to push the new Steam machine, their headset, all their technology out this year, instead of waiting for this whole AI bullshit to fucking take its course. Might have fucked up again. Motherfucker. Oh, there it is. Motherfucker. You fucking... Nah! Wasn't holding the bumper correctly. Let's go free that. Stop for today. I can't do a long episode, and I really don't want to. My hot take is this. The reason why Steam is pushing it so much and want to get their console, air quotes, out, along with the headset and stuff, is I have a feeling that Half-Life Alyx was the beginning. Something bigger. Half-Life Alyx has come out, what, 4 years ago now? I don't know. When did Half-Life Alyx come out? No, it was some time ago. When did Half-Life Alyx come out? 2020. So, 6 years ago now. I have a funny feeling that between then, Valve come out with a couple other games. All the games that Valve have come out with since 2020. So Half-Life Alyx 2020. Dota Underlords. Underlord? Underlord? I don't know. I don't play Dota, so I don't know. Aperture Desk Job. Counter-Strike 2. Well, that came out a while ago. 2023. I can see one game they don't have listed here. Deadlock. I guess it's not officially out. Is that the reason why it's listed like that? Ah, fuck, I forgot to turn that on. So, yeah. Brain just went kaput. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, I believe they're going to come out. You okay, cat? You just coughing up a hairball? Okay. Cat walked into my room and just going blah, 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 over and over again. It's like, what the hell? Please don't be dying. I don't want to bury a cat. I believe they're gonna come out with a brand new game. Either something Half-Life Alyx 2 or something like that. Or even maybe something new for the Portal series, because it's been a while since they touched Portal. That's the only thing I can think of, is they want their stuff out so they can promote something of theirs. And until it comes out, they're not going to announce whatever they have. They're going to wait. Because you look back in the past, it's almost the same thing they did with their original headset. They did wait a long time before releasing the game, but I think what they did was they made the headset and they wanted to keep improving it until they finally found something they liked about it, and it worked. So yeah, as soon as this trailer's full, we'll end. So, that's my hot take, that Valve is waiting for their console and all their gadget gizmos to come out, officially be out on the market, and then either within the first year or the next few years, they will announce something big. They ever announce Half-Life 3, I know the internet will absolutely fucking shit bricks and lose their goddamn minds. Including, what is it, the person that built Gary's mod finally got Valve to release the code for the source engine, or a more public version of the source engine, to the public, so people can make games and post it on Steam free of charge. Which is cool as hell. That means if you can run the Source 2 engine or Source Filmmaker, you can technically make games. And the first game that's going to be released is, I think, next month or later this month. And it's My Summer Cottage, which I need to look that up. I want to know if it's the same person that made My Summer Car and My Winter Car. Because if it's the same person, that's going to be fucking insane. Because the games are, eh, but they're good. They're fun, they're stupid, and that's what some games should be. Fun, stupid, hilarious. Does it need to make sense? Does it have to have an epic story? Fuck no. Fucking Peak and fucking crazy Battle Golf, whatever game, proves that much wholeheartedly. You don't need a story. You just need stupid stuff to happen and laugh about it. So, hopefully we can do another one next weekend, or sometime before my birthday. Speaking of, my birthday is coming up in June. I'm going to do a full weekend event. Mostly a follower and subscriber sub subathon, whatever the fuck, subscriber-thon, whatever Twitch calls it. I want to try to get my channel to 200 followers or even 200 subscribers. I will be setting goals for that entire weekend, and for every number of subscribers and followers, for followers, I will do game. I'll be giving away certain games to people. Whoever is like the 100th person. Well, we're already past 100, but like I think we're at 129 or 28, something like that. For the 130th person, we'll get a game. 140th, 160, stuff like that. And for the sub goals, pretty much, I do plan on making a Discord for the sub people. And in that Discord, the subs will then get a chance to vote on games for me to play. And I will say no. I do have an option to say no to the games, but I won't say no to certain games. So if they pick, like, hey, go play this stupid game, I'll go play it. As long as it's not racist, sexist, or fucking stupid games. I'm not going to play any porn games. I also say that. No. But for now, you can come watch it if you want. I'll be making a video towards the end of May and that week before the event starts. So look forward to those videos. But for now, thank you for watching. I have been Blue Dart Red Devil, and if you like what you see and you want to see more of it, more of these, come back and watch. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.